Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It feels like it's been a minute. I'm going to try and aim to upload more consistently, and because I'm a teacher, this is basically my last month until I start work again in September. So I'm gonna have a lot of time. So I aim to be a bit more consistent. I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you who have not left this channel, who have been patient with me because I'm not the most consistent, especially those of you who are so sweet in the comments where you're like, you know what, just post whenever you want, there's no pressure to post. And I get that, I really do. But sometimes I feel like because I post on here and I'm on a public platform, I feel like I owe it to you guys to have content, So sometimes I do feel a little bit like I should be hard on myself a little bit, okay? Regardless, as I always say, I'm really grateful for those who go above and beyond to support this channel and also support my other channel, Awkward Confidence. Again, I keep taking videos down because I don't know, I just kind of feel like, okay, I love this one, okay, I don't like this one, I can do better, maybe let me upload something even better, I kind of be doing that. But for those of you who are subscribed to it, I really do appreciate it. And also for those of you who are interested in crystals, you work with crystals, you like to wear crystals, then feel free to go on to otterspirit.com. They sell powerfully charged crystals, especially if you want to welcome certain things into your life, such as abundance, love, healing, protection, increase of intuition, you name it. I rep the same 3 bracelets as I always have because I wear them every day. And fun fact, I don't actually take them off. So I have the citrine, which is really good for personal power and abundance. And then I have the green jade, which is mostly focused on abundance. But then I also have the rose quartz, which is good for healing. So I don't know if you guys can see from here, but they work wonders for me. I feel like that's why I've been so busy, because I've been doing personal readings, I've been going to work, but then at the same time, I still have time to be creative. The citrine, I still have time to feel like I can do the things that really give me that creative energy. But then I have the rose quartz. So I am in this energy of wearing pink and loving on myself and healing, and I'm in a happy relationship. So to be honest, it's worked for me, and that's my review. So don't knock until you try. And if you do want a discount because this economy, feel free to use my code Gemini EM20. And also, as you guys can see, you guys know I love roses. And we have a bouquet here from New York Rose Forever. They smell amazing. I wish you guys could smell it through the screen. If you guys are interested in flowers, but you're sick and tired of buying flowers and they die, these flowers last up to a year. So it's definitely worth purchasing, not only for yourself, but for someone you know that loves flowers. And if you are interested in that, then feel free to click in the link down below of Rose Forever. And for $20 off, use my code Gemini20, okay? So with that being said, we have 5 piles today, and we're gonna be finding out who do you need to look out for? So this is kind of like a blind spot, like who's hiding things from you, or is there something that you need to pay attention to? Or maybe you guys are looking for a confirmation of what your intuition's already telling you. Now, someone suggested that I should make this every so often, like as in like maybe once a month. And I agree, because sometimes the people can change, or sometimes, you may get an inkling of something, you need a confirmation, okay? So we're gonna start the pile selection at 333. So pile 1 is mask. Pile 2 is perception. Pile 3 is discernment. Pile 4 is prism. Pile 5 is the rose phoenix. So go ahead and pick your piles, and I'm going to start. So for pile 1, 4 minutes and 6 seconds. You guys chose mask. So who do you need to watch out for? We have the loosening your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Then we have the ladybug and the sweet pea, which is happiness. And then we have pride. And then we have racially ambiguous. And then we have the tower, which is Scorpio energy. So, or Aries energy. So fire and water. We have earth sign energy with the 4 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So who do you need to watch out for, pile 1? Oh, okay, this person could be racially ambiguous. They could look like they can be from anywhere around the world. and that's how you know. That's an extra clue for someone out there. They can also be a bit prideful. I mean, this could be also a LGBT related, you know, pride, but this is giving more like a prideful, as in like, this is someone who, they don't apologize. One second, my son's calling me. There we go. So this could be someone who doesn't really, they don't ask for help, or they don't apologize, or they're just kind of like to themselves most of the time. This is someone who, yeah, they wear a mask, okay? This is someone who, they hold back a little bit. They don't express things fully, especially with the Four of Pentacles. They kind of keep things within, okay? I heard crash out. So this person could be crashing out over you, but not letting you know that. I want to clarify what this Tower card is, because Tower card represents unexpected change. Can we clarify this Tower card? Maybe you need to watch out for this person, because although they may have good intentions, they could switch up on you. Can we clarify? Okay, one second, guys. Sorry, guys. My kids were arguing over a lollipop. Okay. It gets like that sometimes. They usually can play nice by themselves, but yeah, no, had to sort that out. Anyways, so this could be symbolic. So this person may not have any animosity towards you, but if they start seeing you getting more opportunities or getting more things than them, they might start to feel some type of way about it. So it could be envy, could be jealousy, because that's the difference. I feel like jealousy is like you already have something, but you feel threatened that someone can take it from you. But envy is like you don't have something, but you want what someone else has, right? So this person may try to suffer, well, not did I say try to suffer? They may try to hide the fact that they can suffer with that. They may suffer with that in regards to you, but I'm getting they don't want to, okay? I was trying to clarify what this Tower card was specifically. So they may end up crashing out. They may hide the fact that they may suffer with this. Can we clarify this Tower card? Can we clarify this Tower card? Can we clarify this Tower card? Why do we have the Tower card here? Okay, we have the Hanged Man. This could be someone who's kind of stagnant in their life, maybe financially, maybe opportunity-wise. This person keeps the fact that they feel a little bit less than in comparison to you. But we do have the Queen of Cups though. So it's like a part of them does still care about you. They do still want to, you know, they don't want to have these feelings, but they do. But it may end up bursting out randomly because of how much they repress it. Can we clarify happiness? Why do we have happiness here? Okay, we have the Six of Wands. So this person, I feel like out of all the people that they may know, or they actually enjoy being in your energy. They actually do feel like, you know, they see you as successful and they want to be around you, but not necessarily for that reason. But again, being around you kind of shines a light on their life. It kind of makes them feel like this is what I'm lacking by comparison. So with you, they don't have a problem with you, but when they are with you, they feel like other people are comparing them with you, and it makes them feel like maybe they're not doing enough. Okay, especially if you're younger than this person. With the Page of Cups, it's almost like this person wants to be harmonious with you, but they may suffer with those emotions. So I'm not getting that this is an evil person, but you know, sometimes these feelings can turn dark, okay? Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles and Pride. The World card, yeah. This person may try and sweep things under the bus, but they do admire you. They may not give you your flowers due to feeling this way. Okay. Tell me, okay, can we clarify Mars? Tell me more about why this person needs to be watched out for. Okay, this person really does love you, right? They really do love your energy. They really do, they're happy for you, but they kind of just wish that they were on that level too, or they kind of wish that they had certain opportunities as you as well. And they feel like kind of small sometimes, okay? But they don't want to have these feelings, so they genuinely try to push these feelings aside. But sometimes they can't help but feel that way, okay? So some of you guys may be surprised. Can we give any hints of who this person could be? This person could be very indecisive, and they could also be very busy and inconsistent, okay? Very busy, always doing something, but very inconsistent. But your advice here is to loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So try not to become paranoid over this. Don't look at it in a situation where you have to dissect every little thing they do. Just kind of assume the best. And if there's anything that pops up that you're kind of like, oh, I get a bad vibe, address it with this person, because I feel like this person's open-minded enough to see that, yeah, you know what, this isn't really the energy I want to operate in. So let's talk about this. This is not someone who will run away from that conversation. Okay, so it's not like a bad, like, evil person. It's just someone who may suffer from, you know, when they feel compared to you. It could even be a sibling. Okay, but that's what I'm getting. All right. Yeah, some of you, I'm randomly getting, like, this person may not like your post, or they may not comment on your post, or they may not boost your stuff as much as they could. And that's because they don't like the comparison, okay? Or sometimes they feel like unseen by you. Like, say, for example, if you post something and other people are uplifting, they may not want to uplift you because they feel like, well, what's the point? Everyone else is already doing it, you know? And then it could cause a little bit of envy, jealousy, or just feeling kind of misplaced. But generally, like, this person is a happy person when they're with you, but they just don't like being compared to you, okay? Because it makes them feel like they're not doing enough. But that's what I'm getting. I'm going to move on to the next one. So for pile 2, it's at 11 minutes and 22 seconds, okay? Pile 2, you guys chose, perception. See how that fell down? So that could signify something. So this person may have a different perception of you, okay? It may not be based on reality. We have the Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust, okay? Okay, my son's calling me. Okay, sorry. We have the snail and the huckleberry, which is trust in the invisible. We have sexual energy, but we also have beauty. We have I miss you. We have fire sign energy with the 5 and the 10 of wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have earth sign energy with the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So who do you need to watch out for, pile 2? Okay, this person has a certain perception of you that isn't, it may not be accurate, or they may just have like, they may just know one side of you and they just think that that's just you. That's just all of you, right? This is somebody who's attracted to you because we do have sexual energy. Either they exude sexual energy or this is what they feel for you. But I feel like it's someone who feels this way towards you. They find you beautiful. And this is someone who misses being in your energy, okay? Now, for some of you, this is a confirmation that you got, like, you had a feeling that, yeah, this is someone I need to watch out from. Like, this is someone who I can't trust fully. But then you may have needed a confirmation, and this reading is your confirmation, okay? Because we have trust in the invisible. So your intuition could have been screaming to not trust this person, okay? This could be someone who's sexually interested in you. They miss your energy. They like your energy. They find you attractive, but they have a certain perception of you. It's almost like this person loves the idea of you, but they don't know who you are, like, on a deeper level. This person just, it's almost like they have a fantasy of you and they just decided to project that fantasy onto you, but that may not be who you are. And this person has an obsession with you. Like, it's becoming a burden to them, okay? They're very obsessed with you. They may even have internal conflict, or for some of you, you could have had an argument with this person about them in general. But this is someone who is suffering right now. I feel like this person's obsessed with you. Okay, we do have the Page of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign male specifically. But this is someone who idolizes you. They're the type of person to put you on a pedestal, but I know it sounds romantic, like, oh, who wouldn't want to be put on a pedestal, Gemini Empress, but sometimes it turns dark. They're putting you on a pedestal because they have a certain idea of you. They don't know who you are. This person's convinced that they know who you are because maybe you've talked to them, maybe you've said hi, maybe you've had a conversation with them, and based upon those instances, they think they know you. But they're projecting a fantasy onto you that may not even be close, okay? This person may come across as an agreeable person. Like, they may agree with everything you say because they like you. But the reason why you should watch out about this person is because they're putting you on your pedestal, but they also have a lot of, like, if you reject this person, then that obsession they have with you that is being admired and like, oh my God, I love power 2, is going to turn dark. They're going to start hating you. They're going to start trying to find ways to make you feel small. This person themselves feels small. This person could even be short. Okay, that sounds very specific. this person misses your energy. Maybe you guys had a fight with them, or maybe you got rid of them. Maybe you blocked them, okay? But all I'm getting here is this is an energy of someone who's obsessed with you or the idea of you. But it's like you could have peeped their shit. Like you could have thought like, this is someone who's a bit creepy. I need to stay away from such individuals. But they didn't like take it like in a way where it's like, okay, you know, let me just mind my business. This person sees you as radiant. They put you on a pedestal. They feel like they're not on your level. They want to be on your level, but they're not. So if you reject this person or you keep shining bright, this person's going to attempt to try and pull you down to their level. Okay, they're going to try and humble you. They're going to try and make you feel small so that you can accept them, as them feeling a bit scorned that you don't want them. Okay, this person is very burdened right now. I feel like this person's upset about something. Can we clarify this 10 of Wands? There's like a heavy burden this person has. Yeah, okay. This person's going through a lot of mental anguish in regards to you. And it's because they feel like you don't want them. This person feels like you are the love of their life. We are the lover's card, but you could literally just be like, hey, I was just trying to be nice. You'd be surprised. I've experienced this firsthand. I've been nice to someone and they've thought, okay, because she's being nice to me, that means I have a chance to be with them. And I've made it abundantly clear, like, I am not interested. That's turned dark. It becomes resentment, and then they start to feel like, okay, now I need to come after you. And this is not someone who may come after you in a like very evil, like direct way. This could be someone who will underhandedly be passive aggressive or find ways to pull you down and trying to antagonize you and see what triggers you, because they themselves are not on your level. So they want to bring you down to theirs. And yeah, it's like they see that as a challenge. Stay away from such individuals, okay? This is someone who just likes the idea of you. I'm getting something specific. For some of you, this person could be of the same race as you. And I say that because I'm channeling that right now. They could be short. For some of you, they could have curly hair. They could also be quiet, more reserved. It's giving someone who, like, even if they haven't done something outrightly bad to you, you just get a bad vibe from this person. And like, this is your confirmation, okay? Like you could have rejected this person and you could have thought, yeah, well, they're not really my type. You know, they seem somewhat okay, but they're just not for me. That was your spirit guys kind of directing you like, yeah, no, there's more to the story that you don't know about too. And this person is definitely unhinged. They're just better at hiding it, okay? But yeah, this is someone who, yeah, they have a misperception of you. Yeah, so trust your gut, because we have trust in the invisible. Like this is something that you've had an inkling about. But your advice is Horus energy, protection, Star Brothers, loyalty, safety, trust. So you're being protected from this person. Yeah, you're going to make space for people who you can trust, who you will be safe with. This is not someone that you're going to have these feelings towards. So that's why you've been very like closed off. This is not someone that you've been open to romantically. You may have just been nice to them, but they may have taken things to the next level, okay? Or wanted to at least. But that's what I'm getting, all right? I'm going to move on to the next pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me, okay? Pile 3, 18 minutes and 18 seconds. Ooh, synchronicity. We have discernment. So who do you need to look out for? We have activated earth, power plays, ley lines, trust where you're being led. We have the beaver and the birch, which is home. We have manifestation. We have lonely. On the back, we have February. We have the 2 of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the 3 of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, air sign energy. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So who is this person you need to watch out for? I'm hearing, stay with me, yeah. This could be an ex or someone you lived with at some point. Okay. I'm getting 2 different energies though. Tell me more about this person. Can we clarify this 2 of... Okay, we have this tower, which is clarifying the 2 of Cups. This could be someone you lived with or you've been with romantically before. This person could have broken your heart. This person wants to come back. But I'm getting another energy though. It could be someone who feels really lost without you. But you know what? It could be the same person. But what I'm getting here is someone who wanted something long term with you at some point, or you wanted something long term with this person at some point, but they may have broken your heart. You guys are in separation. This is someone who you pick. This is someone who you, okay, one second. This could have been someone who you wanted something with, but they either fumbled or it just didn't work out, or you guys, everything was great and then all of a sudden things just fell apart. This person's manifesting you. We have manifestation, or maybe in the past you really wanted this person and you thought you wanted them, and then you got to know them and you realize they're an absolute monster from hell. It could be that, okay? But this is someone who you also have a discernment towards anyway. So it's not like new information. It's just like they're popping up in your reading. This could be someone who wants a second chance because they're feeling lonely, okay? This is someone whose energy you really do like pick up on, like even when you're not actively trying to think about this person. Can we clarify home? Why do we have home? For some of you, you could have had a child with this person. We have the Sun card. This is someone who they held back their love for you. Can you clarify this Three of Swords? What led to this Three of Swords? Okay, we have the Three of Cups. This person could have cheated on you. This person wants to apologize to you. Yeah, this person just loved attention. They sought attention elsewhere. This person could have cheated on you. It could be someone you're in a relationship with and they cheated. They want you back, but you don't trust them anyway. And you guys could have left the relationship because you kind of realize how manipulative this person can be anyway. But your advice here is activated earth, power plays, ley lines. Trust where you're being led. So if you walked away, you're being led the right way. If you wanted a confirmation as to, did I do the right thing to leave this person? Yes, you did. If you're like, oh my God, will we get back together? You're being advised not to. So my son wants another lollipop. Okay, so the fact that my little son, he keeps interrupting me because he wants more and more lollipops, more attention, more, just basically more snacks, right? Sometimes I think he doesn't want snacks. He just wants me to just stop recording. But basically, this could have been symbolizing the fact that this could be somebody who, they may have held you back. Whenever you were trying to move forward in your life and do what you need to do, this person kept holding you back. They were a distraction. This is someone who they could see the potential in you. They could see you rising and going forward, and they're like, okay, I need to ruin that. So let me make a big scene about it, okay? This is someone who they could not stand the fact that you're moving forward. But your advice is activated earth, power plays, ley lines, trust where you're being led. If you are no longer with this person, that's for a reason. You're being protected. You'd be so shocked to know that there's so many people that I have personal readings with, and there's so many people who I know in real life where, because I have no feelings for their person, I can see things as they clearly are. There's no rose tinted glasses because I'm not in love with them, right? And you could see that that person is not good for them, but it's like this whole like, but they're the one for me and that I love them and I feel this attachment and we're soulmates. And it's just like, at this point, whether you're soulmates, twin flames, whatever you are, if this person is ruining your mental health and they are trying to ruin your life at this point and hold you back, it doesn't matter what the title is. Run, okay? So this is the type of energy where, yeah, you had to have what happened. You had to get your heart broken by this person to move forward without them, okay? You could not take them where you're going, because if they were still in your life, you would not be where you're meant to be going, okay? So it happened for a reason. But now this person's feeling lonely. This person thought the grass was greener, but now they're feeling lonely. Now they felt like, okay, you were replaceable, but it's failed because now the people that they chose over you don't want them, you know? Can we clarify lonely? Why is this person lonely? Can we clarify lonely? Yeah, this person, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to like make fun of them, but this person may have a lot of like paranoia and mental health issues and just issues in general. And again, I'm not trying to make fun of them, but I heard in my head, what goes up must come down. And I heard a laugh, as in like, huh, how you like them apples? And this is not coming from me. This is just what I'm channeling from spirit. And I'm like, that is savage AF, okay? So this is someone who's suffering. They ate their own words. They could have said that. This person could have been, we have the King of Cups. It could have been a water sign. They don't have to be. There could have been a Pisces. We have the Hanged Man, and we do have that energy here. We have February, so they could have been a Pisces or an Aquarius. They don't have to. Tell me more about this person. This person is actively trying to manifest you. Yeah. So before, this person could have been closed off, but this came out reversed. So now this person wants to be open. Now this person wants something. They could have been dragging their feet. For some of you, this could have been a situation where they didn't even invest into it, and now they're like, oh my god, I want to invest, because the people that they wanted no longer want them. You know, sometimes people think that, oh, you know, I'm the hot shit, you know, I can treat people how I want, and they think that that's always going to be the energy, but really it's just your energy loving up on them, and you're fueling that energy. So when you take the energy away, it's like now they realize that, you know, they didn't have the secret source all along. It was you, pal 3. So that's the energy I'm getting. You need to watch out for this person, because they might become manipulative and say, hey, I'm sorry. Remember the good times we spent together. Remember when we did this. Remember when we did that. And like, this person may come across like they've changed. People need to understand that just because so much time has gone on, it doesn't change the fact that what has happened has happened. And it's different if you're sincerely sorry and you've done the work and you know, but some people will feel like, I don't need to apologize. I just need to ghost for a few weeks, months, years, and then come back like everything's okay. That is not the same thing, okay? But just be cautious, because this person's manipulative. They may try and, if you have children with this person, they may try and use the kids as a way to get close to you. Oh boy, I've seen it happen. It's scary, okay? But when you break up with someone, you broke up for a reason, right? So I'm going to move on to the next pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. Okay, so pile 4, 26 minutes and let's make a synchronicity. 26 minutes and 26 seconds. You guys chose Prism. So Prism, not prison, okay? This is an energy of someone who, I don't know about this energy, okay? Seems a little bit heavy. I heard galactic. Okay, this person could be into spirituality, but maybe not so much the love and light version. They may pretend to be the love and light version, but they may have a really dark sort of spirituality that they practice, but they keep that on the hush hush, okay? We have empathetic starseed, energetic serenity, absorbing what's not yours. We have the bat and the hellboy, intuition. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting that this person that you need to watch out for has impeccable intuition, and you should not trust them. This is someone who's emotionally tapped in, and this is somebody who is emotionally intelligent, but they use it for evil. So this is someone who would study you, understand you. It's like a dark empath. Like, they know you, but they will use what they know to harm you. And they'll do it in a subtle way, like in a way that's like a sociopath, where they're like, they want to know more about you so that they can use it to harm you if they feel wronged by you. Even if you don't wrong them, you know, sometimes people may feel wronged even if they're not wronged, okay? We have I want to talk to you. We have disloyal. We have air sign energy with the 9 of swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have water sign energy with the 9 of cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have 9 of wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is somebody who wants to talk to you. Okay, they want to hit you up. They may be in your blocked list, but they want to talk to you, okay? We do have disloyal. So this is someone who, they were either disloyal to you in the past. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could also be a friend, a family member. But this is disloyalty, as in like, this person is not dedicated to you as much as they may pretend to be, okay? I'm getting, this is someone who you caught on to their BS, okay? Now, if you guys are really intuitive, you can sometimes catch the sneak disses, or you can sometimes catch the dark energy in people. And it's so subtle to the point where if you were to explain to someone why you feel like you can't trust this person, they'll think you're paranoid, because it's so subtle. Like, you have to be someone who's really like energetically tapped in to be feeling this way about someone. This is somebody who is very much into intuition, spirituality, dark arts, but they don't use it for good, okay? This is someone who is manipulative, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to make you paranoid, but this could be someone who sends you negative energy, like intentionally. Like, this is someone who, if you post on social media, they look at your social media, they will look through all your stories, like they binge look at everything, and they really, really hope the worst for you, because this person feels wronged by you for whatever reason, okay? Or maybe they're just insecure, whatever it may be. But it's like, this is the type of energy where you will think about this person and then they'll hit you up. Like, this is someone who's like, they're tapped in. I don't know how they've managed to tap into your energy, but they've managed to tap into your energy. Okay. But this is somebody who they will send you negative energy. So if you ever get thoughts of like that are negative, or you don't feel good about yourself, or you have self-doubt, things like that, this is the type of energy that is hoping you feel that way, because they're sending you dark energy. They are not your friend. They are not your family. They are not your lover, whoever this is. Okay. You may have caught wind of what they were doing. You may have had a feeling like, why is this person trying to, I get a feeling that this person is sending me kind of dark magic, especially based upon what they say, based upon what they do. If you're around them, you feel uneasy. You just couldn't really, like, there's no chemistry. Like, it's weird because there are people that I've come across in life, friends, lovers, whatever it may be, family members, where I felt really uncomfortable in their energy, but everything they're saying is so nice. And it's like, why do I feel uncomfortable? And then down the line, their horns start coming out. The more you don't respond to their BS, the more they, like, it triggers people. Because sometimes your light can trigger people. The more you don't react and you just live in your own world, the more annoyed it gets, to the point where they can no longer hide it anymore, and it starts coming out. So it's giving that kind of energy of someone who, like, they're sending you dark energy. And I don't mean like this is someone who goes out of the way to practice evil black magic and they get all the rituals and the herbs and they slaughter an animal. I'm not talking like that. I'm just saying, like, this person genuinely does not hope the best for you. They're preying on your downfall, basically. Okay. But they may smile on your face and act like everything's Gucci, but they will let it through passive aggression. Okay. And they think that you're too dumb to pick up on it, okay? Maybe you don't react to it. Maybe you're like, okay, cool. I've peeped the shade, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm just taking note of it. But then they're like, okay, maybe I can get away with being even more shady because they're not calling me out my BS. But the truth is, you've been knowing, and you're just collecting evidence before you snap, okay? But this is the type of energy, yeah, that does not wish you well. Okay, because with the Prism, yeah, they're very tapped in. We're all connected. So this is someone who you probably dreamt about. This is somebody who you probably picked up on their energy and you're like, yeah, this is not okay. Yeah, this is someone who, yeah. And the reason why you picked up on their energy is because they're obsessed with you, right? But you could have caught on to that. And for that reason, this person is now in 9 of Swords. If you guys do return to sender energy, or you guys just straight up said, you know what, I don't trust this person, unfollow, block, I'm going to avoid this person because maybe you don't trust them. Now they're freaking livid about it. They're overly analyzing, like, oh my God, like, how did I let the cat out of the bag? Like, did I do something that made it obvious that I was feeling this way? Or did I trigger them? Like, this person wants you to be triggered. They do things on purpose to get a reaction. And when you don't give them the reaction, it pisses them off. So this is someone who's stressing out because they kind of feel like you've caught wind on what they're doing. This is somebody who, like, I feel like they're very intimidated by you. They're intimidated by everything you do, and they can't stand it. And this is a coward. This is someone who can only come at you indirectly because they don't have the balls to do it, like, direct. Like, if you're gonna try and make someone feel like shit, be upfront about your hatred, you know? Can you clarify this 9 of Wands? This could be a Virgo, okay? Specifically a Virgo, someone who keeps to themselves with a hermit. Like, this person is so intimidated by you. They tried to be you and failed. They wanted to be with you and couldn't, so they tried to be you and failed. So they said, you know what? I'm not on your level. I'm going to try and bring you down. I'm not trying to hate on men. I'm sorry for my men watching. I love you guys to the moon and back. But this is very common with men. Like, a lot of men do this. Not all men, just some men. Like, they're like, if I can't meet you where you're at, I'd rather try and bring you down to my level, because a powerful woman, no, we're meant to be the providers. It's giving that energy, you know. This person feels very intimidated by you, and you could be thinking, why would this person feel intimidated by me? Especially if this is someone who, they have their shit together, they're doing well for themselves, but for some reason they feel some animosity towards you, and you're just like, what or why, you know? Because I'm getting, this is an energy where it's unprovoked. You're just existing and this person can't stand it. So it's like, but at the same time, it would make them look crazy to come at you direct. So they have to come at you in a very indirect way. And you could have peeped this. This could be someone older than you. This is meant to be someone who's wise. This is meant to be someone who they know more, or whatever it may be. They're very intimidated by you. They're very, like, they see you in your prime. They know you are powerful and they're scared of you. So that is why they have no choice but to come at you in the most subtlest ways. But if you're anything, like if you are intuitive, which I assume you are if you're watching these sort of readings, or even if you are neurodivergent, because this is a very common trait with neurodivergence out there. And neurodivergent people often have this thing called pattern recognition. So when you've encountered people with this disgusting energy, you now become good at recognizing that in a lot of people. So from the get-go, you can already sense that someone's off. But neurotypical people be like, don't judge a book by its cover. What's wrong? Like, this person hasn't done anything for you to feel that way. Because no shade, but with neurotypical people, it's like they judge by what they see. And that makes sense, right? It's logical. You have to only judge by what you see, right? But what I've noticed with a lot of neurodivergence is that they won't judge by what they see. They will peep the pattern recognition that they've already sensed. They're like, this energy is not a good energy. I feel it strongly in my soul. Yeah. And I'm staying away from that person, you know? But this person is someone who, they are deeply insecure. That's the thing. They want to talk to you, but you may have removed access. We do have this 9 of... Ooh. My son is pissed. 1 second. So today I keep getting interrupted because my kids, they can't seem to share. And it's like, they know that I'm here doing this reading. So they're just like, okay, we're playing nice. And then in the moment, like when I least expect it, they're just like, I want that lollipop. No, that lollipop is mine. Or I want that toy. That toy is mine. So yeah, I'm trying to wrap things up. Okay, sorry guys. But the point is, this is somebody who is older than you. And this is somebody who's very intimidated, but very scared of you. Okay. But at the same time, with this 9 of Cups, this is somebody who, like, they're a little bit more on the egotistical side of life, as in, this is the type of person who wants to do charity work as a way to gain a platform, as a way to gain power, control. I'm not being rude, but this person could be short, and I don't mean that in a shady way. Like, this person could feel insecurity about how their height, especially if they are a man, because they may feel like, even though I'm talking about physical height, this person may feel metaphorically like smaller than, and you may be tall. So like this person, you may be either this person's height or taller than them. And they may feel smaller than you, not only physically, but even metaphorically. So it's like they want to knock you down a peg or two. This person may be envious of you, but they style it out like other people are. So this is the type of person that will tell you, oh, I can see why other people are envious of you. Oh, is that why you have so many haters? Like, and yet you may not even have mentioned that, but this person is almost like talking in riddles because this is how they feel. Be careful for those underhanded jokes that people make, because this is the type of person that will make a joke that kind of reveals how they truly feel. Okay. Can we clarify this 9 of Cups? This person's actually inherently self-serving. Okay. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups. So this person may come across as, oh my God, I'm so intuitive, I'm so caring, oh my God, but it's all underhanded. It's all a way to try and relate to you. It's all a way to be admired. It's just a way to be admired. And if you are someone who's genuinely, like, wholeheartedly, you have a humanitarian base, like that's just who you are, they're trying to do that as a way to emulate you. Okay? If this is a male, this is a very feminine male, by the way. Tell me more about this person. Yeah, this is someone who, yeah, you could have put this person in their place. And if you didn't, like, this could be someone who has internal conflict in regards to you because you make them mad. This person thinks you're the love of their life, by the way, because we do have the King of Cups and we also have the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Lovers. This is so, I find stuff like that so freaking weird. Like, how can you be attracted to someone and then also envy them? And also feel intimidated by them, like you want to drag them down? That is weird. And I only see this with a certain demographic of people. Let's just be honest. And like, I'm not trying to hate on my men out there, but I see this a lot. And I don't understand it, but I see this a lot. With my clients, bruh. And the things I see even on TV and even personal experience, oh my God. And I'm like, why? Why? Like, if you really like someone, then shouldn't their like successes and happiness be the same for you? Like, shouldn't you be happy for them? But this is someone who, yeah, they're very intimidated by you. Okay. I feel like this person may be salty. Like maybe you didn't feel the same way about them, but this person's convinced that, you know, you have a connection when you may not even have a connection. This person's just very good at manipulating energy. So it will make you think you have a connection with them, but you don't, okay? I'm getting energetically, you don't even want this person, but they have convinced themselves that it's just a matter of time. They want to emulate you more so that you can feel like you have some sort of familiarity, okay? So you could have picked up on this energy. Your advice here is empathetic starseed, energetic serenity, absorbing what's not yours. So you could have absorbed this energy and you could have got a whiff of like, ooh, I don't like the vibe you're giving. Like, I feel like this is not a good vibe. This person wants to make you feel small. I would not be surprised if this is someone who you don't go out of your way to talk to, but they're always trying to talk to you. And you're just kind of like being nice and you reply here and there. But I'm getting like this is the type of energy of someone who, yeah, you just don't get a bad, you don't get a good vibe from them. You get like a very uncomfortable vibe from them. And you didn't know why, but it's because of these secret animosity they have. There is no card in the deck that says block them, but that would be my advice. Block such people. You don't have anything to prove to them. If they feel this way, just block them. They'll probably find a new target, but this person, yeah, if you have done that, this person's devastated, okay? I heard Wilson. For some of you, this person could have that name, or that could be significant. Or Jefferson. Something about legacy. They could come from a family where their family have something or their father has something. It's like they want to continue that lineage. It's giving that vibe. But I'm going to move on to the last pile. So pile 5, 40 minutes and 50 seconds. You guys chose the Rose Phoenix. So who do you need to watch out for? Okay, I'm getting a feminine energy, especially with this Rose Phoenix. We have the Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. We have the Goat and the Willow, overcoming obstacles. We have wife material. We have goals. We have Pisces. Oh, so this person could be a Pisces. They don't have to be. They can also be a Capricorn because we have the Devil, Earth sign energy. And then we have fire energy with the 3 and the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So they could be any one of these signs. So any fire signs, Pisces, or Earth sign, Capricorn. But it's giving feminine energy, and now that's confirmed with the Queen of Wands, okay? Okay, so this is giving a woman, right? This is a woman you need to watch out for, okay? So she could be wifey material, okay? So she could be the type of woman that loves to cater to her man, if she has a man, and if she doesn't, this is a woman that wants a man. But she may genuinely just be wifey material, as in, like, she's just ready to do the duties of whatever a wife is meant to be, right? But this is someone who's obsessed with you, because we do have the Devil card. One thing I can give this person props for, like, they work hard, okay? This is a hustler, okay? They have goals and they work hard, but this is somebody who has made you one of their goals, and this is someone who's obsessed with your energy. This is somebody who is definitely a female who is into their looks. They may judge their looks a lot. They may compare their looks to yours if you are a woman. They could be a Pisces, which is very emotional. But we do have the 3 of Wands. This is someone who wants to move towards you. This person is also someone who may be going through a lot of grief. We have overcoming obstacles. They may feel like every single time they overcome an obstacle, they're hit with another one. And I get it, like, that is very common for majority of human beings. So it's not like, oh, this is someone who, you know, they're always in issues because of their choices. I feel like this person genuinely does make good choices. Maybe not in love, but good choices overall in life. And they're just really unfortunate to be overcoming a lot of obstacles, right? For some of you, I'm not going to lie, this is not going to resonate with everyone, but this particular message I'm about to say, that this could be somebody who, when you do return to sender, like, this person could be sending you evil eye, but not intentionally. Like, this person could have a little bit of envy, jealousy towards you, but they don't want to. Similar to another part I mentioned. But if you do return to sender, when people are sending you evil eye, it could actually hit this person. And this is probably why they're going through a lot of obstacles, because you could be doing it not knowing who is sending this to you. Okay, I'm not getting this person does this intentionally. Like, this person just may have a lot of, like, insecurity and jealousy. Okay, this person may also feel like, if you're a woman, they may feel like you get other men's attention and they want that. They feel like you're beautiful and you can have any man you wanted. You guys may even be single, you know, but you're just beautiful, and they wonder why you're single. Like, what they wonder why you're not married or why you're not with anyone. But it's like they find so much to be envious about you. we do have the Rose Phoenix. So this is not telling me that this person loves themselves. This is not telling me that this person loves themselves. This is telling me that this person is trying to love themselves, or they may emulate you a lot because they may feel like you love yourself. So there's something that they see in you that they feel like, wow, like I want to be more like that. But it gets to the point where they obsess over you, but they may not give you your credit, okay? And the reason why you got to watch out for them is because there's jealousy. Can you clarify Devil card? Can you clarify Devil card? Yeah, this person may distance themselves a lot from you because of their jealousy. Like, this person knows themselves. They're very self-aware. So they know that when they have these strong feelings towards a person, especially you in this case, they feel like being around you is something they can't stand. So you've seen this in signs where you're meant to meet up and this person cancels a lot. Or they're meant to show up for you, but they may purposely not show up for you. Or they say they're going to do this, but then they don't. And they try and make it look like an accident, but it's intentional. This person may not like your pictures whenever you post them. They save them, they screenshot them, they talk about them to other people, but they won't acknowledge it publicly. And this person is under the impression that you don't notice this, but you may notice it, but just not address it. Because this is someone who, if they have a problem, they will address it. Oh, my battery's dying, but yeah, but with you, you may feel like I peeped this shit, but I'm not going to do anything about it. I don't care to do anything about it. This is someone who would distance themselves because they cannot stand you, okay? And it's like they don't, and the funny thing is they don't want to be this way, but they can't help but be this way. This person is the type of person to ask ChatGPT, how can you make me feel like I love myself again? Or how can I stop being jealous of my friend? It's giving that, okay? Can we clarify the Three of Wands? Okay, this person has a lot of self-doubt. They try to move forward and they try and take initiative to the things that they want to happen in their life, but then they always double track. Okay, can you clarify this Queen of Wands energy? This is someone you may know for a long time, okay? This is giving long term. You may have lived with this person. For some of you, this could be your sister. This could be your own family, relative, okay? Or someone who you consider a sister. Can you clarify the Rose Phoenix? Yeah, as I said before, this is someone who admires you because you may come across very secure and that you love yourself, even if you don't. And this person really wants to emulate you, okay? But the reason why you should watch out for them is because this person has a lot of hidden, I was about to say hidden desire, hidden animosity. But I mean, it could be. This person could love you and feel jealous of you and envious of you at the same time. It's complex. Okay, can you clarify overcoming obstacles? Yeah, okay. There's a lot of, there is progress in this person's life, but it's very slow. And they may feel like they compare their life to you and they feel like things happen for you rapidly, whereas they have to kind of fight harder to get with the things that they want. It may not be true, but you know, the human mind is perception, right? Can we clarify messenger? Because that's part of your advice. What? Okay. We have the Five of Cups. So, warning. You may get more clarity as to who this is and why they feel this way, because something is going to become abundantly clear where they cannot keep quiet for very long, and it's going to disappoint you. But at the same time, it's going to free you. Okay, because with the messenger, you may get a message or you may find out something about this person that kind of confirms that they feel this way towards you. Sorry, I'm getting a call from Bay, but I have to wait. We do have serious energy, so bringing harmony and balance. So, yeah. Literally, it's going to bring you clarity. And that's going to send to you, that's going to ground you, but it's also going to hurt you. Because you're going to realize, I didn't know you felt this way. I had a feeling, but you confirmed it. And that makes me sad. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. But I feel like this person, you'll be disappointed in them, but you won't hate them. And they don't hate you, but they feel like they can't stand you, so they have to keep a distance. But I never understand people like this, you know? Tell me more about this person before we end the video. Tell me more about this person before we end the video. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is about unpredictability. Sometimes 1 minute things are great between you guys and then suddenly they switch up and you may have been confused as to what's going on. It's because they compared themselves to you. They did a lot of thinking, they did a lot of stalking, and they realized, oh, well, I found a new insecurity to be upset about. You know, comparison is a thief of joy, okay? But this person doesn't want to be that way, okay? We have the Three of Swords. This person genuinely is dealing with their own insecurities, and they don't want to be this way. And I think a part of you knows deep down that this is someone that you may love or care about, and vice versa, but it's like these issues is what's causing a wedge, basically, okay? But this person does want to do some soul-searching because they are aware. They want to get over this problem, okay? This person may have talked about you and they feel bad, but yeah, they may distance themselves from you as well. What did this person say about Power 5? Loki was like, yeah, they're stalking you. So this is someone who takes pictures, screenshots, sorry, of what you do, and they talk about it to other mutual people. And we do have mental illness, so this person could suffer from insecurities, okay? And it's sad when that happens. But yeah, they do talk about you a lot. Instead of talking to you, they talk about you. But I don't know. I don't think it's to harm you, but they're just dealing with whatever they're going through. So I don't know what to suggest in situations like this, if I'm going to be honest with you. I like to stay away from people who are envious in general. However, I do feel like this person doesn't want to be that sort of person. It's not like a manipulative person. This is someone who will happily be there for you if you needed them. Okay? They'll put aside their differences to be with you and be supportive of you. But at the same time, they also have these feelings. So yeah, there's not really much I can elaborate, but that's the energy I'm getting. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. Take care. Bye.